Hello, my name is Tristan Tallman and this is my portfolio video project. The first class I'm going to discuss today is ECED 107. The project that I did for this class was the Early Childhood Practice Experience Portfolio Project. The program outcome I believe this project helped me complete was observe, document, and assess evaluation to support young children and families' teaching and learning. One reason I chose this outcome was because it was listed in the outcomes and assessment libraries. The portfolio project was about observation. I worked in a daycare preschool and completed 5 observations of the children in various learning environments. Some of the observations took place during playtime and some took place during academic times. Due to my work on this portfolio project, I was able to document the observations and that took place and evaluate how the children interact with both teachers and other children during those times. I learned many new techniques in how to teach and how to handle behaviors. I gained a lot of knowledge, skills, and behaviors from my work on this portfolio project. I gained the knowledge of how to write down observations and assess the behaviors that I observed. A skill that I am able to do is help children build upon what they already know and from watching them. I never truly understood the importance of observations, but now I do from doing this project. My behavior and attitude has shifted to a very positive note. I know that it is very important to observe children during both playtimes and academic times in order to see what they need to work on. The next class I'm going to talk about is ECED 105. And the project I did for this class was Child Behavior Observation and Evaluation Portfolio Project. The program outcomes I believe this project helped me complete was to implement developmentally appropriate and inclusive activities and guidance strategies designed to positively impact child behavior and to support growth in all domains. And another one that I completed was observe, document, and assess evaluation to support young children and families' teaching and learning. One reason I chose these outcomes was because they were also listed in the outcomes/assessment libraries for this course. The portfolio project entailed me observing 3 different children and recommending proper services to the children and what they may need. This project is similar to my Early Childhood Practice Experience Portfolio project since it had me completing observations. This particular project's difference was that I had to recommend services due to my observations. With that connection, I believe I was able to complete both outcomes I listed for this course. I was able to observe and document information from the children, and because of those observations, I was able to implement developmentally appropriate practices and services. I gained a lot of knowledge, skills, and behaviors due to my work on this portfolio project. I gained knowledge of how to observe and relate my observations to possible services required for a specific child. I'm able to use my new skills to implement this in real-life situations, such as being a teacher at a school. I'm able to have meetings with families and discuss appropriate services needed in a professional manner. I have great understanding of how important proper services and resources are for those children, family, and school staff. The next class I'm going to talk about is ECED 106, Contemporary Family Patterns, Trends, and Relationships Across Cultures, Class, and Ethnicities Portfolio Project. The program outcome I believe this project helped me complete was to create respectful, reciprocal relationships with children's families and communities to foster involvement and support children's development and learning. The main reason I chose this outcome is because it was listed in the outcomes and assessment libraries, and I believe it fits the course in the class very well. For this portfolio project, I had to assess how different families interact and how they affect the way children learn. There are many different kinds of families, and teachers must be aware of this in order to provide children with the best learning environment and experience. Having a strong communicative relationship with families is very important as a teacher. Teachers are able to connect more with children if they understand their home life. One example is language barriers. This may be difficult for some teachers to understand and manage. Families may speak a different language from English at home, and it is important to try to integrate the family's home language into their school setting. One example would be adding labels of that language with labels that also have English spellings. This will help children connect their language with English. Some families may have low income. In this case, it is important to provide those families with proper resources if they ask for them. Knowing a child's home life will also help teachers understand why certain behaviors may be occurring from the child. I gained a lot of knowledge and understanding of different resources and services available to families. I'm also able to reiterate that information to the people who need it. My skills have expanded as well. I'm able to relay information in a professional manner without any bias. I have worked in education for a few years now, and I have come to the realization that children may be very different at home than they are at school. School is a safe space for a lot of children, and it is crucial to create a welcome and exciting environment for all children. Thank you.